Before we begin today's broadcast, we would like to take a moment to thank our supporters on patreon.com/howdyfolks, whose support helps make live streams like this possible. If you want to become a patron supporter, head over to patreon.com/howdyfolks today. And now, without further ado, let's begin the show.
Howdy there, folks. How are y'all doing? My name is Rees, and my eyes are just itchy, man. I don't know what to tell you. They're just super itchy, and then my eyelids keep sagging down in front of them, and I'm a little tired. It's early in the morning, and we're actually starting 17 minutes late. But welcome back to some more Sky Adventures in Minecraft. My name is not Sky. That's the name of the mod pack. Just so everybody's clear, this is my adventures in Sky Adventures. And I'm wearing a robe this morning. It's comfy, it's soft, it's warm, and it's cold outside, and it's raining. It's not pleasant out there. It's not pleasant at all. I wouldn't recommend walking around. Now, if you live up north, if you're a Yank, it's probably not that cold for you, granted. You could probably go out there bug naked and be fine. But I personally plan on dressing up like a polar bear before I go outside. You know what that means? That means a thick layer of fur, a thick layer of blubber. I've got a stack of chocolate I have to eat to make that happen, but as long as it keeps me warm, that's all I'm worried about. I want to be like a polar bear in the winter. You know, sometimes they get so hot from all the layers they're wearing, they have to crawl down into the water and just kind of sit for a bit to cool off. Nah, that's excessive. I don't want to be that warm. I actually like cold weather quite a bit, but I do want to stay warm in the cold weather. I like the fact that I don't have to turn on the AC in my house, though. That's nice. It's just naturally cold enough right now that I don't need it. It's just nice and warm in here. And that's good stuff. Not nice and warm. It's nice and cold. I don't know what I'm saying. The AC hasn't kicked on. Cold air is just seeping in through my aged windows that aren't properly insulated, which is problematic in the summer, but in the winter, let me tell you, nice breeze. And like lizards and stuff, I gotta catch them in a bowl and take them back outside. And they're like, "Dude, I'm coming back in. You know I am. I'm gonna find however I got in there last time. You haven't fixed that. You have not fixed that, and I know where that is. You put me down on this ground, and provided the cat doesn't eat me, I'm going back in there." And they do. They do. None of that has anything to do with Minecraft, which is what we're actually playing today. Not Lizard Catcher. Although Lizard Catcher would be an interesting game. You could probably build it in like the Unity engine. Everything's made in that engine, or the Unreal engine. And you kind of move around a house and you catch a lizard, and the lizard sasses you, and you put it outside, and you got to catch more lizards than your friends. And if you meet your friend in the hallway and you each have like a jar with the lizard, you can start beating each other with the head of. I don't know. I'm not good at video game design. I'm not. Don't count on me to come up with your hit games. What were we gonna do today? I think that today we were going to build some sort of generator, for a generating GP. Is it GP? Grid power, I believe. Yeah. So let's look up extra utilities, because we talked about this during yesterday's stream. And I can't remember what we decided on. Was it lava? It might have been lava. I think we were going to build this lava mill and then just put it down next to some of our lava, because we got quite a bit of it. So it's going to require stone burnt bricks, gold, and resonating redstone. Now, the problem with resonating redstone is it does require ender shards, and we are running out of ender pearls. Ed, what are you doing? Get out of here, Ed. I don't think we have any ender pearls. I don't think we have any in here. We do! I take it back. I'm a wrong boy. I am wrong, and the things I say are false and not accurate at all. I feel you. I woke up to find the first snowfall of the year, and I'm not looking forward to winter at all. Oh, kryptonite. I wish it snowed here. Like, I don't like being cold, but I like that it is cold. You know what I mean? I think it's just such a rarity here where I live, for it to get really cold. And it's certainly a rarity for it to snow. It hasn't done that in a couple of years. I remember one time it did snow real thick when I was a kid. And it was like the only time this has happened in the history of my lifetime, which is not very long, granted, but it was just an amazing day. But at the same time, when it snows here, it's not like the apocalyptic 8 feet of snow and no one can leave their houses. And if you drive, bless your heart, because you're going to die. It's just going to happen. You can't stop it. It's not like that here. So things are a little bit different. When it snows here, it's more like, oh, look at that. Look at that. It's like the sky has dandruff or something. Let's go walk around in it. It's not all that devastating. Okay, so we got our ender shards. And we're going to get ourselves some redstone. And we're going to get ourselves some gold. But the real... Well, no, okay, we'll get ourselves some gold. There we go. Next up, we're going to need to figure out how to get some of that burnt stone nonsense. So if you take a look at the fire mill, it looks like we put polished stone inside of the resin. Didn't we do that last episode? Yeah, but it's not doing it by itself. We're going to have to stand here and do this again. Fortunately, we figured out we could just walk away at this point. As long as you hold down the right-click button for a couple seconds, boom. It's just going. You don't have to interact with it. We could get up and leave. I could go do something productive, maybe like a workout or something. Yeah, here we go. Here we go. Okay. Welcome to Workout Tips with Rees. First tip, launch your Minecraft, baby! Because if you're not playing Minecraft, you're not getting gains. We're talking about XP waste. So while you're doing this, also get an iPad, load up some old school mobile, and you can start training your agility. It just takes one finger to tap on the rooftop courses. And meanwhile, make sure you're in Minecraft and you're right-clicking on whatever that red thing is. Get yourself some weights. These are 10 pounds because we don't want to overexert ourselves. We're nerds here. We're all nerds. Let's all be honest. We don't have the upper body strength to do much else. So keep this going. You ready? You ready to watch this? Shove the iPad over. Boom! Shift hands. You see those moves? I could juggle this thing if I wanted to. Watch. Oh, yeah. Okay. Well, there's workout tips with Rees. That's pretty much all you need to do. Congratulations. Now you're going to die from overexertion. How did that? We got 8 of them? That's enough to build at least one stone mill, I think. They don't have an EMC value, unfortunately. My goal right now is if we can get this stone mill. Is this a shapeless recipe? It is. That's good. I like that. I appreciate that out of my recipes. As I was saying, though, if we can get just one of these built, it's possible that it'll produce enough excess GP to... Look at that. Progressive efficiency loss. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what that means, but okay. It should keep this thing running by itself, you know what I'm saying? So where do we have lava? Is this lava? I think this is lava right here. Okay. Does it need to be next to flowing lava, though? Did it mention adjacent to lava? It doesn't specify. Okay, it doesn't seem to have any kind of preference. So right here should be next to lava. Dadgummit. Well, we'll never get those items again. If I put that there... Oh my gosh, look at the grid power going up. Oh, hot diggity. Yeah, we'll cover it with that. I don't know why not. So with that going, this should now have enough... Well, no, we don't have enough excess power. Why don't we have enough excess power to keep this thing running? It's not a distance thing, is it? It's not that it's too far away from over here, eh? No, that doesn't make any sense. How are we doing on the grid power? 13.28 out of 13 point... No power used / generated? Power generated. Naturally, it'd be different over here. Well, what? It's not because I buried it, is it? Is it supposed to be exposed to the sky? Alrondo! It says it's functioning. Power generating 2. Interesting. Interesting. Let's build a few more then. This is challenging everything I know about this mod, which is, to be frank, very little. Very little. I mean, extra utilities I know a bit about. I've used it. It's been around for a while. It's been in a lot of different mod packs. The whole grid power thing, though, I'm trying to remember back to the first time I encountered it, and I can't. It might have been Sky Factory 3, probably. Even then, at the no, you know what it might have been? I think it was Stonehead Island or Fivehead Island. That's what it was. Fivehead Island. That's when I think I first had my run-in with this whole grid power thing. And I remember at the time just having no idea what it was or how it worked. I remember building solar panels and like, okay, now how do I hook it up to the machine? And people were commenting like, Reese, you don't. It just exists in the world and grid power is all around us. And it was very strange. I never really got the full hang of it. Even now, I'm almost positive it should be generating enough power to power this thing, but maybe not. Look at that. It says, what, 28.25? Is what the amount of power needed in the world right now to do what we're trying to do. We'll find out. We will find out. Hey, Gilliam. What the heck? I'm sorry. I just looked over and noticed that there was some sort of strange spike in the stream output. And I don't know why. Don't know why at all. The right number is how many you have. Okay. And the left number is how much I need, I'm guessing. If that's the case, then we're going to have to build a whole bunch of these lava generators, which I'm down for. I'm down for that. Whatever, you know, it'd be like that sometimes. Let's make a couple more, and that way we have 3 lava generators, which should be fun. We have a lot of lava in the world already, so we can just go put this down next to them. We have to build more of these anyway, because we're going to have to power all of the upgrades we're planning on building, which is the main reason we're doing this. Yes, running the mill, or whatever this is called, the resonator by itself, would be useful. And that is one of the goals. That is one of the project goals. But it's not the main project goal. The main project goal is to just get enough power to do all of the other things that we want, like having a whole bunch of speed upgrades and having a whole bunch. You'll see where we're going with this. It'll all make sense in due time, I assure you. Meant to do this. Definitely meant to do this. There we go. You know what? Just balance it. Thank you. Give me the more lava mills. Sweet. Make water mills? Now why would I look, they're not as good. They're not as good. They require that I build a bunch of gear. Well, okay, these have an EMC value. Gives GP for adjacent flowing water blocks. The higher the level, the more GP. Source full water blocks do not count. So I have to have flowing water around it. That's just complicated. I don't have to have flowing lava. With these, I can just drop them down next to lava. See, like we got here, and they'll just start pumping out power. That's convenience. I like convenience. I'm a big fan of it. Let's see where this is going to get us. Where are we sitting at on the grid power? It's just ticking away up there, isn't it? It's going to 8, 9, 10. This is fascinating to watch, isn't it? This is just thrilling. You can generate up to 16 GP. What, with the water mill? How do you manage that? That doesn't even make sense to me. Are you saying if I put enough flowing water around it, it'll generate just an obsessive amount of... Hold on, is this thing running? Oh, baby! We did it. We've done it. This is now self-sustaining, which is perfect, because I want to build at least 1 more. No, 2 more, and that'll max out the amount of just free spaces we have next to lava. 4 water next to each side. Okay, I'll tell you what, Gilliam, because you're here and you requested it. We will make your dreams come true, and we will build a water one. I don't know where, though. We're running out of space on this tiny little island. Wow. We have a lot of space. In my mind, we need more space, but what are we going to build? What are we going to do? This is pretty much all we're doing right now. We're juggling back and forth between building things to generate GP and building things to generate EMC, which is going swimmingly right now. I had some people suggest that we change the bag tier. Actually, it was patron supporter extraordinaire Green, or Gerthreen Blonde Flora, suggested that we change the bag tier. Some of you may remember, though, we did have it up a little bit higher last time, but I think that keeping it low and just moving items through here is what's generating EMC so quickly. And yes, it's also generating a bunch of junk, but we can just start throwing some of this stuff away. Why is cobblestone getting dumped in here? Why are diamonds being dumped in here? Things with an EMC value should not be getting dumped in here. Where is cobblestone even coming from? How does that... Wait, where did cobblestone... Did I put cobblestone in here? I might have. I might have done that. I don't know. It's possible. But we can just throw all that in there and move on with our lives a little bit. We should build a trash can for this thing after we finish with the watermill, of course. After we finish with the watermill. Do we have 14? Cool. So like I said, I am going to build 2 more lava generators. Controversial as that decision may be, it is going to happen now. And first we've got to build some more of these. I keep forgetting. I do keep forgetting. That's not the recipe. That's not it at all. It's not shapeless. Why is it not? Why can't the recipes all just be shapeless? It would make things so much easier. You know what I'm saying, guys? Like, just make things simple for me. Search extra utilities compact high GP watermill setup in YouTube. Nah, fam, we're gonna figure it out ourselves. It's gonna be easy. We're gonna get this in no time. You watch. Cool. We got that set up. We should be building an excess of GP, and that means this thing up here should just keep on a-running, keep on a-trucking, and I'm going to go ahead and top it off with some more polished stone, so we have plenty to build the watermill. Excellent. And what are we carrying around that we don't need at the moment? Probably don't need any of this. Get rid of that. And get rid of that. Well, we might need that back here in a minute. What can we do in terms of trash, dealing with trash, trash can fluid, trash can energy, trash chest? Trash can, quantum storage. See, the thing is, we're going to need to set it up to automatically dump some items into the trash. Because look at this. What are we going to do with excess of bronze? We're doing really good right now for EMC. So what we could do, now that we almost have 2 stacks, we could just take it up a tier. Let's just say we take it up a tier. Just 1 tier. And throughout the rest of this recording, let's see where we get. So we've got 2 stacks of diamonds in here. Let's see what happens now. Now that it has to build up 4 stored bags to get uncommon loot bag, are we going to get better loot? I don't know. We're going to find out. In the meantime, throw in a couple stacks of diamond. We have nearly 2 million EMC. That is fun. That is fun. Let's put on some bronze gear because we've got an excess of it. Why not? Check me out. How do I look, Mom? Do I not have a bronze chest? Yes, we do. Right there in front of my face. Boom. Swell. Just swell. I gotta figure out what to do with the rest of this stuff. What do you do with a filled tin can? Can you eat that? Yes! Spoilers, you can. Okay, that's just food generation at this point. I'm happy about that. How many money do you have? Money. You know what? I forgot that was even a thing in this pack. I've completely just stepped away from the actual goal of the pack and started just doing my own sort of nonsense tasks. And it has been fun. I have enjoyed myself. But maybe we should consider... Oh yeah, I forgot about these things. Maybe we should consider what the pack wants us to do. Is anybody... There's my wallet. Okay. How much money do we have? We've got $33. And where is my book? Is it a quest book? There we go. What you got for me, baby? What are we supposed to be doing next? It wants me to build a fishing pole and a diamond stiffened mesh. I don't know. Do we care about doing any of this at this point? I kind of don't. I really just kind of don't. It's just I can forge my own destiny. I don't need to follow. Look at what it wants me to do. Why would I build any of these things when I can just kill a monster, get its goods, and duplicate them indefinitely inside of our thing? But you know what? I don't care about this. See the okay. Let's go to the shop. Let's see what's in the shop. What have we got here? We got a magnet. It looks like, and whatever this thing is, and whatever that thing is, for $20,000. A mere $20,000. Yeah, I don't know what any of this stuff is. What do you want me to buy here? Gilliam, exactly. I mean, I don't have enough money to really get anything besides eggs. And even then, it's not that interesting. Eggs, you know? They don't fascinate me all that much. That don't impress me much. Oh, you got the moves. Have you got the... what? Click on this egg? Oh, sand chicken. Log chicken, a flint chicken, soul chicken, nether chicken. Worm. Oh, it's a tome of knowledge. A mere $20,000. Yeah, I'm good. I don't need that creative modifier. I'm good. I don't need any of these things. Pretty satisfied with what we're doing right now. Running so... Oh, Ed, how you doing? Oof, Ed. Terrifying. We've got 5 diamonds. I feel like that's going a little slow. Let's build the watermill, as requested. And then we might have to start delving into the world of energy generation outside of GP. You can't... Man does not live on GP alone, you know? We're going to have to, at some point, jump into generating like RF or whatever it is, so we can start making special ores so that we can eventually build some item. What are they called? Item... We just find them on the screen here. They're like item pipes, but not item pipes. Not ducts. Is it ducts? Am I thinking of ducts? I don't even know if we have, now that I think about it. Is Ender.io in this pack? We might not have Ender.io. We might have to use like an item duct or something. Hold on just a second. At Ender.io. Okay, Ender.io is present. We're good. We're perfectly fine. I'm in my comfort zone here. So we should be good to go, but I don't see item ducts anywhere on the screen. Maybe I need to just type in item duct. What are these? What the heck are these from thermodynamics? Item duct. Well, there we go. Hold shift for details. Transfers items. Well, there we go. That answers that question, don't it? Good gracious. Hey, M4M203S, how are you doing? Translocator. What's that do? You gotta tell me what it does. Item conduit? That might be it. Maybe you're talking my language now. Yeah, it's a conduit, not a duct. Haha, thank you, fam. You are the hero that Gotham deserves. Unfortunately, you're not the one it needs. Looks a bit silly, but that is the ticket right there. We're going to need some pulsating iron nuggets and some conduit binder. Conduit binder has an EMC value, as do pulsating iron nugs. Oh, this pack is going to be just swell. Just absolutely swell. First, we have to get pulsating iron, though, which is going to require that we get, what, a alloy smelter? Yep, ender pearl and iron. That's, again, down the road, because right now we're going to build the water mill, as requested. I'm not particularly hyped for this, so who need me? You? Yeah, I need you, Gilliam. I need you. I need you in my life. I need you here with me, beside me, at all times. Redstone torches and some planks. Do we have redstone torches? No, yeah, we do. Yeah, we do. How about that? Okay. Feeling pretty good about this recipe already. I think we're going to have this built up in no time. Ed, you need to stop walking, like, past me when I'm in the middle of doing my thing. Can't you tell I'm busy, Ed? Ed! Ed! Okay. Oink. Oink, he says. Why he be like that? Alright, so we've got our 2 redstone gears. We've got lots of this stone burnt nonsense. Get another one of them, and a booyah. We've got ourselves a water mill. We're going to get this sorted out. I'm doing fine. Oh, the item translocator transfers items from inventory to inventory. Oh. 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 Okay. I don't think we've got one of those, unfortunately. Item what are these? I mean, obviously we have the transfer nodes and a flat transfer node. I don't know what you'd want that for. Basic transport pipes. Thank you for the tip, though, M4M. It sounds like an interesting item. Flowing water. This is going to be ridiculous, isn't it? You have you checked tech add-on from BD Craft? I have not done that. No. What does that do? Also, where am I supposed to build this thing? Problem is, at any point, if we dig down, we may very well just dig through the world, because a lot of this area is just one block thick. Oh! Hey!
Good morning, Vietnam.
What? What? Thank you, Lucky Lou. Good morning. I don't. It's a reference. I know what it is. It's that Robin Williams movie. Lucky Lou. You get to choose, Lucky Lou, for your bits and tips. Choose a horn, battle horn, or train horn. You decide. You know how this works. You decide. You let me know. That's not the right sound effect. It's supposed to do a Wilhelm scream. I don't know why it didn't Wilhelm scream. I'll have to look into it, I guess. Right, back to what we do. Always battle horn. Okay, here you go. How was that? It had a rough start, but I think it had a solid finish. Never mind. We're not going to go anywhere with that. What was I doing? I was getting some chiseled stone, I believe. Yes, there we go. We'll take it over here now. Just a couple of guys. Okay. If I put this here, what are you doing here? What is your purpose? Get out of here. Go away. What is all this nonsense? How long has this chest been here? Did I put that chest there? I mean, obviously I did. Who else would have? But why did I put that chest there? What was my intentions with that chest? I can't even remember. It's been so long ago. Let's just dump all of this stuff. Get out of your seeds and watering can. I think I've had the watering can in my inventory, though. I think that's something I've been carrying around with me. Get rid of these upgrade utility things, too. We don't need any of them. I just got an iron chest in my inventory. I don't know what to do with that. There we go. Put water where the chest was. Yeah, I kind of figured as much. I think we've kind of, sort of... Oh, actually, I wanted this to be centered. I think we've kind of sort of ruined this for ourselves if we put it back there in that corner. So instead, let's do this. So if we put it here, and we have water... I've never used this before, so I don't really know what I'm doing. But roll with me on this. And if this is wrong, we'll find out pretty soon. So if you have water there, that should start generating 4, 8. Okay, I'm starting to see why this was a requested thing to do. Why do we not have an infinite source of water anywhere? An exposed infinite source of water. Right here, I guess. Now we do. Congratulations, everybody. We did it. So 2, 3, 4. Okay, you're right. You were right, Gilliam. You were right. That's quite a bit of generation of power for doing very little effort, right? I mean, that's a lot cheaper than what we were doing with all of the lava ones that we built. I'll give you that much. We probably should have just built the one of those and called it a day, but it does take up an awful lot of space, doesn't it? If we put this underground, though, that would have been something. And it's not too late. We can just build a box around this and pretend it's not here. And in fact, let's do that right now. Catch me outside. How about this? We're just going to build an entire box around this and then just like add a roof to it. And as far as anyone knows, this isn't here and we never have to reference it again. You know what I'm saying? Like, if anyone ever comes over and they're like, what's up with this weird raised dais situation? We'll just tell them that we were having a stage show, and we needed a stage, so we built an elevated stage, and that's all there is to it. Nothing fishy going on under there. We haven't broken the game in any way. It's all good. And also, we can build a bedroom up here if we want to. Cool. You know what they say? Out of sight, out of memory. Rip in peace. How about that? We did it! Make X of watermills. That's what number is that though? I think we're good for right now. I don't think we need to generate any more grid power because we've accomplished all of our goals. Except now we do need to build, as I was saying before, more speed upgrades. But do we? How are we doing on the diamond front? We've got half a stack of diamonds, so I'm not really sure if this whole situation is working out. Have we got anything new or better? Not really. I was kind of hoping that we would have gotten better things now because of the upgrade to the better bags. Let's go up another tier. Let's go up to 16. And some of this stuff we're going to have to just start chunking because I don't need this many teleportation wands. I don't need this many suits of armor. I don't know what to do with a lot of these random crystals and drill cores. Who needs this many Technicolor glasses? I mean, they look kind of cool, but they're really useless to us right now. Iridium shards, arguably useful if we want to make a jetpack attachment plate. Not much else. Iridium ore, though, hey, you know what? I'll give you that. That could be useful. If we put it inside of a compressor, we can use that to make iridium reinforced plates, which is useful. And we can use that to create, you know, quantum suit boots if we wanted to. Have quantum armor, which at some point, presumably, we're going to want to do that. I don't know, though. What are we talking about? All I saw was you building an elevated stage. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really matter. Also, you can now put a watermill on that watermill. But Gilliam says that that won't work. So, I don't know what to tell you about that. Do you think if we put one underneath it, the water running down past it would make it work? Nah, like on the new floor. Oh, I see. You say put another watermill up here on top of this. And then I could build another wall around it and just keep going up indefinitely. That could be fun. That could be fun. That could be very fun. Build an angel ring. Oh, I was looking at these in an episode of Sky Factory, I think, that hasn't come out yet. So spoilers for a future episode of Sky Factory. But I was actually talking about building one of these because you can fly using grid power. And all we have to do is build a ring of flying, what is it called? A ring of the flying squid, which is just dye or ink, some ender pearls, some gold, chicken wing ring. This is where you have to start, right here. The chicken wing sting. Chicken wing. There we go. All right. Iron, feathers, resonating redstone crystals, golden lasso, which is just a string and gold nuggets. I think we can build that already. I don't know if we have feathers. cruelest of irony, we have the world at our disposal, but we don't have any feathers. So, before we even get started with this recipe, let's get ourselves some dirt. And we're going to build a large platform. Do we have chicken bait in this? Chicken... No? Do we have any kind of bait at all? No baits. Okay. In that case, we're just going to build a platform off in a direction and hope for the best. We have some torches. Get ourselves some torches here. I think yesterday I was like, we're only ever going to use the glowstone. But that was yesterday, and this is today. And today, we're going to just build off a platform in this direction. We're going to light it up with torches. And we're going to hope that eventually the grass spreads and the chickens will come by 2 by 2, load up on the ark, and allow me to slaughter them for their feathers. Now, what does that have to do with the ark? Your guess at this point is as good as mine. I'm just saying nonsense. You know how I do sometimes. I do that. I don't like silence in my live streams because I feel like I still treat live streams a lot like I would a normal video, which is not how you're supposed to live stream, I don't think, but I do. And if there's silence in a video, I cut it out. But I can't cut out stuff from a live stream because it's live. So there's just this tick inside of me that's like, you got to keep talking, my dude. You can't shut up now, man. You're live. There's people watching. What are you going to do? You can't fix this in post. You can't fix how boring you are in post this time. And then I just keep talking and talking and talking. And inevitably, this leads to me just saying completely nonsensical things, many of which I regret later on because I call people toaster lickers, and I accidentally start a banana-based cult, and I tell Hockey Boy, I give him, like, bad love advice, but it's not my fault because the chat wasn't really helping all that much. I mean, what was I supposed to do? The kid needed help. I was there for him. I helped my son, and that, you know what? I have no regrets. No regrets whatsoever. That's far enough away from us, I think, that we should start seeing some monsters spawning. Is that dirt over there? It is. But that's not grass, and there's a difference. Are we stuck down here? We're going to have to build, like, a staircase out of this. Hold the phone. Let's just put one of these here, and then, like, yeah, okay. That's not how I meant for this to work, but no regrets. It gets the job done. Do we have any grass seeds lying around? The grass will eventually spread down there, but it'll take a while, and if we just have a grass seed, it'll all go by a lot faster. It doesn't look like we have any grass seeds, though. Oh, we do. We've got the one. Great. What we can do is we can take this over here, and we can just drop it in the middle. A-boom. You have grass seeds from... I do have grass seeds from Exon Hill. You're right, Gilliam. You're absolutely right. Might not be able to make it. Sorry, buddy. Notifier, I don't know if you can hear me, but it's okay. I still love you, and you know what? You can make it to a future stream. I'm not mad. I'm not mad, bro. Right? Like we're still tight, y'all. Watering can is a very good call. Kryptonite. What is it? Kryptonite Central. I want to make sure I get your name right. Very good call. Oh my gosh, Notifier can't hear us. Okay, well, Notifier, just so you know, we're still bros. We're still good. Changed my mind. Well, this isn't working. This worked way better last time we did it. Remember last time we did this? Maybe it's because of the type of watering can. I'm thinking of stone block, of course, is the last time I did this. We do have some other watering cans, but with time, grass spreads. You know, I'm not here to waste a lot of time on this. Oh, look at that. Why is it working over here? That doesn't make any sense. Explain the universe to me, Mom. She's not here. Spoilers, Mom is not here. Mama wasn't there. Take me to the fair. We're just going to do this then. If that piece over there doesn't want some extreme growth, light, Lucky Loot, that's probably a good call. Maybe there's just not enough light down here. We could do an F7. Oh, look at that. This is like straight up danger zone. Like highway to the danger zone. We should have been aware. We should have been paying closer attention. There we go. Now we're talking. Now we're out of water. Now we are completely out of water. There's a zombie coming for me? He can't get to me. Don't even worry. He's like on the other side of that door. He can't get over here. This is all too complicated for him. I just noticed these danger areas, though. We should just have this on at all times. You know what I'm saying? Good grief. Light up this area a bit, too. There we go. What's up, my dude? Oh, he looks angry. He looks really angry. That's not a normal zombie, is it? That guy right there? No, he's an angry zombie. Okay, let's let him through. Let's see what he drops if we kill him. He's so angry. He's just dropping some regular chunks. Get out of here, you. Let's fight all of these guys. I'm even here. You know what? I'm willing to fight the witch. Maybe not on this platform, though. Spider? I've got everything I can get from you. I don't need your strings or your eyes. Witch is coming. Oh, dear. This platform is a lot longer than I remember. Oh! Did it get me? It got me. I got slowness. What am I going to get from a witch, though? That... how many of those do you have? Did you just poison yourself? You fool! That gummit, it's very talented at what it does. Stop healing yourself and die! I didn't even drop anything. What a waste of time that was. Ugh. Okay, so now we're waiting on just animals to spawn over there. We should probably add some more dirt. I think the bigger the area, the better off we'll be. Need to keep it well lit so monsters don't spawn over there, because we've already got monster platform. Oh, do you know what else we need? We need some kind of a world loader or a chunk loader. That is where we're really going to start to shine. You know what I mean? Shine. Make them wonder what you got. They see it on the outside. Look, I just had a burp there. I don't know if you noticed. My bad. Rip. Don't rip me. No, I'm fine. I'm alive. I'm not dead yet. I'm getting through this. We're going to survive the night, and we're going to endure the fright, and we're going to thrive. All right. How was those rhymes, though? There's a thing in the inventory GUI. What do you mean there's a thing? Could you be more specific? There's a lot of different things. What are you even going on about right now? All right. This big old platform should be good. We could just buy a chicken, I think, from the store and just throw it down and instantly kill it. But I don't know if, you know, a magma or sand chicken would drop a feather, and I don't want to waste $5 on it. There's a map icon. What do you mean? There's a you can claim plus. Oh, I see what you mean. Okay, no, I completely forgot I even mentioned that. Top right. In the inventory, GUI, top left, what have we got? Claimed chunks. Struck me sideways, you guys. Y'all are the bombs, honestly. Oh my good gosh, what was that? Hey, Myko95. Welcome to, now listen. I'm not going to explain the name. It's not a good name. Well, okay, no, I am going to explain the name. Folklore. That's the name we chose because no one on the Discord could come up with anything else. So, thank you, Myko5, for joining, for following. You ever wonder if someone wants to follow the channel without having their name publicly displayed? Like, that's got to really be a hassle for them because it just automatically pops up there. Like, you know, if you're like, you know what? I want to follow this guy, but I don't want my friends to know I'm following this guy because he's such a nerd. He's wearing a robe. He thinks it's cold outside, and it's not even freezing. Well, I'll follow him, but I don't want anyone to know. So you hit the follow button, and then all of a sudden, there's this loud ding, and your name is on the screen. I'm sorry, guys. If you were trying to stealthily follow me, I apologize that I made that difficult for you. But also, Myko95, thank you for following. All right, so let's go back to the map here. We've claimed our chunks, and now we have to shift-click for chunk load. That's going to do it. Well, I want this region force loaded, and then this region, and then I don't care about the monsters over here. So all of this should now stay loaded. Does that work, though, even if we go to, say, the Nether, and we're not here anymore? Because that's how, you know, like a world anchor would work, or a classic chunk loader. I don't know if we have any loaders like that. What have we got over here? We have nothing. Oh, we do have a chunk loader, but it doesn't have a recipe. I mean, I'm furiously spam clicking it, so. You think so? Okay, good. Well, that means that when we leave, we'll continue to generate diamonds. Although, I don't know if you'll notice, but diamond generation has just crawled to a halt. And we're just stockpiling now loot storage bags. We're not getting anything useful out of them. I say we cycle back down to the base bag, and immediately things should start clicking away here. We should start seeing some diamond growth very soon. Also, the growth of just random nonsense that we don't need. Should we build a trash can? Should we build a trash can and just set up a filter to automatically filter... See, staff of traveling is useful, but not 5 of them. And teleportation one is useful, but not however many of them this is. And I definitely don't need any more amazing Technicolor glasses. The only reason I'm suggesting that maybe we should consider a shift to a trash can-based sort of situation. Okay, now we're just waiting on chickens. That's all we're waiting for, so that we can build this ring. What are we going to do next? Make it loop, put diamonds to make sticks. Gilliam, that's not a bad idea. That's a really good idea. You're suggesting essentially that we close the loop and have diamonds go back in here. Ooh, I don't know. Are we opening up Pandora's box if we do that? Maybe. Maybe we are, but it's worth a shot. Let's give it a go. Transport node. Get a few transport pipes. This could get really messy, though. This could get extremely... Let's just give it a try. It could also work out for us. Here we go. Nope. Stop that. Stop that right now. We gotta go get ourselves a wrench. Can't have that happening. That's just gonna be more problems. There we go. Wrench. I hope that didn't mess anything up just then when that was happening. Nah, it doesn't look like it. Looks like we're good. Did we just get a name tag? See, that would have been useful. But, oh well. Okay. Put that down. And then close that gap. Actually, is that exactly what we want? Hey, Mygo95, how you doing? Close the loop! Close the loop! Alright, guys, you don't have to chant. I don't think it'll insert items through a transfer node. So I think it would just try to drop diamonds inside of the loot recycler, which is problematic for a number of reasons. Nope, stop this. Stop that right now. Alright, that should close the loop. We should start seeing diamonds dumped in here. They're not getting transformed in... Sticks are being dropped in here too quickly for it to generate cobblestone. Look at this. It can't get to the diamonds. There it goes. Okay. Oh, that was funny for a bit. How many sticks do we have now, though? If we go back over here. I don't feel like that was beneficial to us in any way. I feel like we just burnt through all of our diamonds. And we have nothing to show for it. Whose idea was this? Whose terrible idea was this? I mean, we've got a lot of loot bags, granted. How many are in here? 5? I don't know about this decision. I don't know about this decision at all. Maybe if we crank up to like the next couple tiers, let's go to the next couple tiers. Maybe this will be beneficial. Try stopping the cobblestone for a second. I think we're good now. Yeah, I think we're fine now. It's Randu3 has joined the folklore. Welcome. Thank you for the follow. I do appreciate that. That's very kind of you. Do we have any more torches? Let's try to prevent monsters from spawning directly on this pathway. You know? Try to keep them spawning over here. We could put down another door to keep them off this pathway entirely. I don't know why we still have this. We don't need any of the monsters. We have all of the monster bits we could use. So there's no reason to even have this pathway leading to just... Why do we have this pathway? I guess it's good for farming XP if we need XP later, but that's pretty much the only purpose it's going to serve. Alright, what are our next new future goals? Do you have any, Ed? Do you have any... Ed? Ed has no goals. Ed has nothing he wants to share with us. How am I supposed to get XP out of this thing if it's just a constant loop of XP? Had to go get soup. What happened? Well, Gilliam, I'm glad that you asked. Not much. Not much at all. Nothing has happened. And we're not at all happy with this setup because... What do you mean that won't work? Oh, never mind. We're not generating... like anything. This is... why do I let y'all talk me into these things? We're not doing this. This is ridiculous. I like having diamonds that I can use as... Let's see, cycle bags. Back to basics. I like to have diamonds, and I like to throw them inside of here and get XP for it. And because of y'all's ridiculous decision, I'm blaming it 100% on you guys. I now don't have a half stack of diamonds. Instead, I just have a bunch of loot bags. I don't think it was a smart trade-off. And I mean, how long is it going to take before I get all my diamonds back? Look at that, we got 2. What was the trade-off there? Oh, we got a enchanted book, I guess. And we've got a Black Lotus, but none of that was related to anything. This though, this is the good stuff. We're almost got. I don't want to hear any comments about the lack of proper grammar just then. I don't want to hear it. I understand. But let's see what else we got down here. Enchanted. I kind of want to get to 2 million EMC before we end this. You have spawn point for mobs near the solar panels. You're right, I do, right there. I think it's so close to spawn, though. Nothing should actually spawn there. But we also have one back here. Like, you see, just because it's there doesn't necessarily mean that mobs will spawn there, because we haven't had a problem with it before. I'm trying to get rid of all of these things. Hot tip for you guys. Look at that. Get stone. Get your EMC back. Cool. What doesn't have a value? Machine blocks, this slab, this lotus, this watering can, some of these things. Anything doesn't have a value, you're going inside of here. Da-do-do. Gonna have to figure out what to do with all of this. I don't know what to do next, but I do know that we've reached the end of the stream for today. Because it's 7:02, which means that I have to go get dressed for work, unfortunately. I'm not happy about it. You're not happy. Trust me, nobody's happy about the fact that I have to go to work now. But it's the circle of life. A circle of life, circle of death, it happens. It's not really spawn point. I think it is. I think I spawned, right here in the world? If I remember correctly. There used to be a tree here, and now there's just not. Okay. I've got my half stack of diamonds back, everyone. Power flower. Lucky Lou, I mean, that is the ultimate goal, I suppose. But if you look at what we need for a collector, it's very far away. I mean, the collector itself is 10 million EMC. And so far, we've got not even 2 million. Dishearteningly, not even 2 million. Well, let's get our little over half stack of diamonds here. We'd have a whole stack by now, but you guys tricked me. We've got 2 million now. I mean, look at the recipe on this thing. It requires hardened signal. That's not actually a problem at all. That's perfectly fine. A block of Terra steel, which is also not, I mean, that's like, what, is 50, that's not 85,000? That's not a big deal. Red matter furnace. That's the real issue here. 4 blocks of red matter, 3 blocks of red matter. And then you need 8 blocks of dark matter. And a furnace! A furnace! Where am I supposed to get one of those? You just find some cobblestone lying around? I don't know what I'm doing. That's going to be very problematic. But I think what we're going to do next time is we are going to build an alloy smelter. And we are going to move down the power generation route. And hopefully we'll get some chickens to spawn so we can build a ring. That would be nice. Not like a boxing ring for chickens. That's illegal. So what we're actually going to do is we're going to build a furnace. We're going to get some alloys. We're going to try to build some item conduits, because you can do some pretty clever things with sorting when it comes to item conduits. And we're going to set those up and hopefully start sorting the garbage out of this chest that we don't need. And maybe just save a couple of each of these for future use. I don't know what purpose it would serve. Yay, half episodes? What is someone going on about right now in the chat? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. Until next time, thank you folks for watching. God bless you. And I forgot to read off the names of the patron supporters. Let's do that right now. Big shout out to our Excelsior support. What a lovely transition. What a smooth and professional transition that was. That's what they call me. They call me the smooth transitioner. Thank you to Dake Tora, Lucky Lou Dog. That's Lucas Kitts here in the chat. No, he is Lucky Lou Dog in the chat too. Oh wow, we've come full circle. All the ends have been connected. Thank you so much for your support, as well as DW Dev, our Excelsior supporters. To our executors, Blood Elf, Ice, Green / Juan Flores, and Zepho9, thank you. To our Discordian supporters, Sack Enter, thank you. And to our patrons, Sue Sudicum, Ryan Hetrell, and Magic Month, thank you for your continued support. And thank you for all the folks who watched live today. So first, big shout out to Lucky Lou for your bits. I appreciate that. That's always like a weird thing to say. Like, thanks for your bits, fam. It's a bit awkward. But also, thank Mike095 and it's Rando3 for following. Welcome to the channel. Thank you very much. Notifier, thanks for tuning in. And Mike095, thank you for tuning in and watching. Third party, thanks for tuning in. I didn't see you chat earlier. I hope I didn't just miss your messages. But thank you for tuning in. You stay safe as well. Thanks for watching. Gilliam, thanks for watching. Lucky Lou, thanks for watching. Who else? Kryptonite Central, thank you for watching. And for your mini tips, very helpful. Mike095, you missed a bit. You missed a bit. Let's say that. You guys all have a great day, and I'll see you all tomorrow morning. Oh, actually, tomorrow morning, I will be streaming some Kingdom Hearts 2, which should be fun. See y'all then.
Thank you so much for joining us during this live stream. If you enjoyed it, please share it with a friend or loved one. They'll enjoy it as well, and think you are really cool for watching it. Also, big thanks to our Patreon supporters. Check out the link in the description, or head to patreon.com/howdyfolks to find out how you can become a patron or executive producer. Until next time, thank you folks for watching, God bless you, and we'll see you later.